Hello everyone, this is Nandini Tripathi from Roots Academy. I hope you people are doing well. Stay home, stay safe. We have started with the digital teaching where we record lecture, we upload that lecture. We also try to solve the doubts of the children. We have started with the chemical reaction equation for class 10. This video is the second part of that topic where we are teaching balancing of chemical equation. Again, this topic is highly important for higher standard as well as lower standard for 6th 7th as well. Kindly go through the video. Also, we are attaching some assignment based on this video only. Go through it, try to solve it and send it back to us. So let's start with the session about chemical reaction and equation. Today we will learn about the chemical equation, how to balance the chemical equation. We already learned in our previous chapter, in a previous class, that what is chemical equation. Chemical equation is the way to represent the chemical reaction by using a formula and symbols. Today we will understand how to balance the chemical reaction. That is the most important topic for your exam. Okay, it is also important for 6th and 7th standard ICSE board. They do have this topic. Now let's see how to balance this equation. When the equation is not balanced, okay, when equation is unbalanced, that equation is called as skeletal equation. Okay, so this is my skeletal equation. Here nothing is balanced. We will do the balancing over here. First of all, just keep in your mind that what the substance which is there on the left hand side, what it is called? It is called as reactant, and the substance which is there on the right hand side, that is called product. So left hand side is your reactant and right hand side is your product. Now in reactant or in a left hand side, what are the elements are present? Fe is present, hydrogen is present and oxygen is present. Which element is present on product side? Fe is present, okay, hydrogen is present and oxygen is present. Now my Fe on my on my left hand side, on my reactant side, what is how much number of Fe is present? How much number of element Fe is there? How much it is there? 1. Okay, if nothing is written over here, then nothing is written over here, then it is 1. Okay, so my Fe is 1. How much hydrogen is present? How much it is written here? 2. So my hydrogen here is 2. 2 atoms of hydrogen is there. Okay, oxygen is the how much? 1. Okay, what about here? My Fe is here, how much it is there? 3. Okay, oxygen hydrogen, how much it is there? 2. Oxygen, how much it is there? See, 4. Okay, if you want to balance this equation, whatever changes you are making, whatever number you are adding, you can only add in front of that element. You can multiply that number with that element. Okay, so here Fe is 3, here Fe is 1. To balance this, I'll multiply 3 with Fe. So my Fe become how much? 3. Okay, so Fe got balance. Okay, what about hydrogen? Hydrogen is here 2, and here also on reactant side it is 2. Fine. What about oxygen? Here my oxygen is 4 and here my oxygen is how much? 1. To make a balance, I'll write down 4 over here. I'll multiply this entire compound with 4. So my when I wrote here 4, my oxygen becomes 4. 4 multiplied by with oxygen, it becomes 4. So it becomes 4, but this 4 got multiplied with hydrogen as it was earlier 2. So this 2 got multiplied by 4, it becomes 8. So my reactant hydrogen turns to be 8. But here on the product side, my hydrogen is still 2. To balance this hydrogen, I'll write down here 4. Okay, I multiplied this hydrogen with 4. Now 4 2s it becomes 8. So you can see the number of atom on reactant as well as on product is same. See, Fe is 3, here also it is 3. Hydrogen is 8, here also it is 8. Oxygen is 4, here also oxygen is 4. So this equation got balanced. Okay, same, let's do this another example. Magnesium reacting with oxygen forming MgO. Now this is my reactant, this is my product. How much atoms are present on the reactant? First write down that Mg. Magnesium is one element, another is oxygen. Magnesium is how much? 1. Okay. Oxygen is how much? 2. How much element is present on the product side? Write down that Magnesium is again 1 on the product side, and oxygen also 1 on the product side. Okay. Magnesium is 1 on the reactant side, as well as on the product it is 1. Okay. What about the oxygen? Oxygen, here it is 2, here it is 1. Okay. To balance this oxygen, I am writing 2. Okay, whatever changes we want to make, we can make on front of that compound. You cannot add any number here or here. Okay, so I will write down 2. I will multiply this entire compound with 2. So my magnesium, here my oxygen becomes 2, but also magnesium become 2. So magnesium here, oxygen becomes 2. I am writing down, but magnesium changed to turn to be a 2 again. Now here oxygen got balanced, but magnesium here turned to be 2 on product side. So I will balance, say, that magnesium on reactant side. So I will write down 2 in front of magnesium of reactant. Okay, so this changes occur. You can see magnesium 2 on the reactant side as well as magnesium 2 on the product side, oxygen 2 on the reactant side, oxygen 2 on the product side. Again this equation got balanced. Okay, let's solve the third example. My third example is C3H8 reacting with oxygen forming carbon dioxide and water. Again the same thing you will do, reactant and product. Okay, now in reactant my carbon is 3, hydrogen is how much? 8, oxygen is how much? 2. Same thing on the product. Product mein carbon is 1, oxygen is hydrogen is how much? 2, and oxygen is how much? 3. Okay, now my carbon is 3, here also carbon is 1. To make it stable, I'm writing down here as a 3. So carbon on product side it changes to 3. What about my hydrogen? Hydrogen on product it is 2, and hydrogen on reactant it is 8. To make it balance, I'm writing down as 4. I'm multiplying this entire compound with 4. So my hydrogen turns to be 4 2s are 8. It turns to be 8. What about my oxygen? Now it becomes, see, 4 multiplying with oxygen forming 4 oxygen plus 3 2s are 6. See, 3 got multiplied with oxygen, here it was already 2, it is multiplying with 3 and it is 6, and here it is 4. 6 plus 4, how much it turns to be? It turns to be 10. You can see here it is 4 and here it is 6 atom of oxygen. So my oxygen turned to be 10, whereas here my oxygen is 2. What I will do, I'll just multiply with a number 5, that is 5 2s are 10. So oxygen turns to be here on the reactant side 10. So this is the way to balance the equation, chemical equation. Okay, whatever number you want to add, you can add on front of that element. Okay, the last example we are going to solve, that is Fe2O3 plus aluminium forming Fe plus Al2O thrice. Let's balance this. Again this is your reactant and this is your product. Whatever element, how much number of element you should write down. Fe how much it is there? 2. Oxygen how much it is there on the reactant side? 3. What about the aluminium? 1. Okay, here also my Fe is 1, oxygen is 3, aluminium is 2. Okay, now Fe is here 2 and here Fe is 1. To make it stable, I'm writing down, I'm multiplying this Fe with 2. Okay, so this turned to be a 2. Okay, so Fe got balanced. What about oxygen? Oxygen is already balanced, 3 and here also 3. Here you can see aluminium is 1 and here aluminium is how much? 2. To make it balance, I am writing down here as 2, multiplying 2 with aluminium. So this turns to be 2. Okay, So you can see Fe is 2, here also 2, oxygen is 3, here also oxygen 3, aluminium is 2, here also aluminium got 2. So this is few example how to balance the chemical equation. Whenever you want to balance the chemical equation, write down the number of atom present on reactant, number of atom present on a product, okay, and try to balance the equation by multiplying some number, okay. Whatever number you are multiplying, whatever number you are adding, whatever number you are putting, you should always put front of the element, front of that atom, front of that element. You cannot put you cannot change you cannot make a changes between, okay. So remember that point, okay. Thank you so much. These are the few example how to balance the chemical equation. Thank you so much.